Reports of Israel-Hezbollah ceasefire agreement violations continue to be reported as 2 people were killed in an Israeli airstrike in southern Lebanon on Monday. Despite this, Washington says the ceasefire agreement has been successful. Seung-jae reports.
On the 6th day of the 60-day ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hezbollah, 2 people were killed in an Israeli airstrike in southern Lebanon on Monday. According to the Lebanese health ministry, 1 person was killed in an Israeli airstrike some 10 kilometers from the Israeli border. It added that the other fatality was a soldier on duty 12 kilometers from the border who was killed in an Israeli drone attack. Nabih Berri, the Speaker of the Lebanese parliament who mediated the ceasefire on behalf of Hezbollah, issued a statement condemning the attack as a clear violation of the terms of the ceasefire agreement. However, the Israeli military also claimed that it had carried out several airstrikes in Lebanon over the past few days in response to what they say were Hezbollah's violations of the ceasefire agreement. With both sides accusing each other of violations, Hezbollah fired 2 projectiles toward Israeli-occupied territory, marking its first attack since the ceasefire went into effect. Reports say that both the U.S. and French governments have issued warnings to Israel, saying they believe the Israeli military has violated the ceasefire agreement. UNIFIL, the UN peacekeeping force in Lebanon, also said that Israel breached the ceasefire agreement approximately 100 times since last week. Despite this, the U.S. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller says the ceasefire agreement has been successful.
So what we have seen since the ceasefire went into effect is it being successful. Broadly speaking, it has been successful in stopping the fighting and getting us on a path where we are not seeing the just daily loss of life that we had seen for 2 months prior.
Saying any ceasefire agreement would see some violations, Miller said Washington and Paris have set up a mechanism to look into reports of violations, adding it will engage with the Israeli and Lebanese military. Seung-jae, Arirang News.